So there's a lawsuit pending right now, giving feedback that could jeopardize the buyer's negotiating position could be seen as a breach of that duty. While it may seem like providing feedback could be helpful, I've seen agents give feedback on some of our listings. They are just nasty. Lawsuit. We've heard more lawsuit stuff in the headlines in real estate than I care to deal with. My name's Dave Panozzo. I am a team leader here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I have about 25 agents on my team, and this just popped into my feed the other day, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it blew my mind. So there's a lawsuit pending right now, and it's based off of the feedback that a buyer's agent gave a seller, the feedback on what they thought about the home. And I saw this in a headline in an article, I'm like, hold on, this has to be BS. But I went onto Google and found that it is true, okay? So I just wanna set the scene here so that you can wrap your brain around what's going on. So they said, yes, there are instances of lawsuits arising from buyer agents giving feedback to sellers after showings, potentially impacting the buyer's ability to negotiate a deal. A recent case in California highlights this issue where a buyer's agent shared feedback which was then used by the seller to negotiate harder during the offer process, ultimately leading to a lawsuit against the buyer's agent for giving feedback. So here's the deal. Sellers can interpret negative feedback as an indication that the buyer is less serious or motivated, potentially leading to a higher counteroffer or refusal to negotiate. Buyer's agents have fiduciary duty to act in the best interest of their client, the buyer. Giving feedback that could jeopardize the buyer's negotiating position could be seen as a breach of that duty. If the seller uses the feedback to negotiate harder or refuses to make necessary repairs, the buyer may face a difficult situation or even be forced to back out of the deal. Stop the video, stop the video, stop the video. Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope there's some value here, that you're learning something. Now listen, for you watching the video this long, I'm gonna throw out a special offer, okay? There's gonna be a number below, 480-757-1848. I want you to text that number, free call, okay? What that's gonna do, it's gonna notify me, we'll schedule a call, we'll jump on, and guess what? We're gonna find out what it is I can help you with. Zero expectations. This isn't something where you're gonna try to get upsold or any of that stuff. Just a good old-fashioned phone call. And again, hit that number below, 480-757-1848. Keep watching this video for more value. While it may seem like providing feedback could be helpful, buyer's agents should be cautious about sharing it, especially if it could potentially harm their client's interest. The best approach is to often communicate with the seller's agent in a way that focuses on the buyer's genuine interest in the property and avoid any statements that could be misinterpreted or used against the buyer. Unbelievable, number one. Number two, it's getting a little crazy out there. And again, these are just some low-living people that are getting into these lawsuits. And so I look at it like this. You know, I've seen agents give feedback on some of our listings. They are just nasty, okay? There's absolutely no reason for that. And a lot of times it might be that there's pink walls in the family room. Maybe it's outdated. Maybe it smells like cat urine, as far as I know, okay? I can't imagine that type of feedback would hinder, making a deal happen. But again, as realtors, we gotta be nice to one another, okay? Like, to talk mad, crazy trash about a showing that you had is just completely ridiculous, okay? So at the end of the day, if you want to abide by these rules, maybe it's time that, you look for some other type of employment, okay? We're all in it to win it. And this just goes to show you that there's a lot of sensitive people out there, okay? Which is fine. If you don't like a house, or if your client doesn't like a house, you can be nice about it. I mean, a lot of times it's on a scale, like on scale 1 to 5, how did you feel? And this and that. Be honest, but again, I wouldn't put yourself in a situation where you're talking mad crazy trash about the house and then later on putting in an offer. So where I'm going with this is, let's use some common sense, okay? Common sense will never treat you wrong. Never does. Never does. And right now there's a lot of people that are freaking out because maybe their house isn't selling, or maybe they're overpriced, or just maybe the agents involved don't really know what they're doing, which is fine. But let's all treat each other with respect, be a good human being, and make a sale. I would love to hear from you on what you think about this lawsuit. Is this just another money grab, or do you think there's some truth behind it? I want to know. Shoot me some comments down below. And as always, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm always dropping something every week of the month. And again, I want to know what you guys think. Let's make it a great day.